that ringing my telephone? Who's calling me? Mr. Chester, I can't have no company, y'all. That's what you call a Memphis jam session, or in other words, Memphis Soul Stew.
The high-price spread play for music.
I declare. Here's the fascinating, exciting Mr. Billy Stewart. And why do I love you?
Why do I love you so well? Why do I want you so, girl? Why do I need you so well? This, my darling, I may never know. Why does a mirror reflect a face? Why am I thrilled with your charming embrace? Why do I keep on trying? Why does my heart go on crying? In my sleep I even call your name. Dreams of losing you just drive me insane. Why does water put out the fire? Why can't I control my desire? Why do I love you so well? Why do I want you so good? Why do I need you so well? This, my darling, I say I may never know. All things are what they seem to be. Life itself, I said, life itself is such a mystery. Sometimes I wonder, 'cause it's so true. I don't know why I said I love you, but I do.
Tell me why, baby.
Why do I love you so?
Why is my hair so ragged and sugar?
Why do I want you so, girl?
Don't you like my natural?
Why do I need you so, love? Oh, my darling, I said this, I may never know. Well, yeah, baby, you love my darling. Girl, I said right now, don't you know, little girl, I said, I just don't know. You got to tell me, baby.
Oh, that's a groove. Billy Stewart making the move. Why? Why do I love you so? You know, the saddest word I ever heard was almost. You know, I almost got away with it, but the man caught me. This is Jimmy Delps.
The saddest word that I ever heard is almost. 'Cause it means whatever you're trying to do, you didn't make it. Oh no, but baby, you're almost. Honey, you're almost. Now take a man who saved and he planned his whole life through, yeah, only to find he ran out of time. He didn't live to see his dreams come true. Oh baby, but he almost.
was almost born rich, but my mother married a poor man. That's Jimmy Delp, but almost. Here comes the Martinis, and they're kind of hungover. That's your title. Wonder if Roy Wood is through with that Knockworth sandwich over there. I want you to know all of the fun is out of the Joe Cobb show. Butterball sitting in for my friend. Yeah, you heard that? I have a friend. Every time he has a taste, he sells cars. Buick!
You're on the right beam with WVON. 24 hours a day.
WVON Cicero.
Half-hour headlines.
An organization of young Negroes plans another open housing march tonight on the south side of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Voters are turning out in heavy numbers in Mississippi in a Democratic runoff primary for governor. Dr. Martin Luther King says he does not plan to run for president in 1968 on a new party ticket. The Senate Labor Committee today approved a $5,600 million bill containing funds to carry on the anti-poverty program for another year. WVON headline news details at 3.
Sounds like footsteps. These are the creations.
Footsteps at my door. It's not strange to hear them. I've heard them so many times before. I hear knocking at my door. Familiar knocking that I've heard so many times before. Could it be that woman? Sounds like that woman. Could it be that woman? Sounds like that woman. Well, she's trying to get me, yeah, me in the street. I know she's standing there on the other side, plotting with the trickery, trying to take away my pride. I know she's out there, pleading at my door, calling out my name to set my soul aflame. I know my woman, I know my baby, well, she's out there, yeah, in the street. Come on, baby.
Let the trouble.
Promising sweet kisses, roses out of sight. Try to convince me that everything's alright, but I've got that feeling deep down in my heart, a reason for me turning to tear me apart. I know my woman, sounds like that woman. I know my woman, sounds like that woman. Well, she's out there, yeah, in the street. I can't resist her, no, not anymore. Can't hold off any longer. Open up this door. Come on, baby, walk right on in. Take my hand, let's try it once again. You're promising sweet kisses, love that's out of sight. Then come on, baby, everything's alright. Now come on, baby, come on, baby.
The Creations, Footsteps, last week, the instant replay, now number 40 on the Solid Soul Survey.
A giant barrel of food absolutely free daily at your nearby Red Rooster supermarket. Anyone can win. Stop in and register. Special at all Red Roosters, fresh baked sliced white bread, 15 cents a large loaf. Just 15 cents a large loaf of fresh baked sliced white bread. Plus specials like this. Jumbo green bell peppers, 3 cents apiece. U.S. #1 tube tomatoes, 10 cents a tube. At your nearby Red Rooster supermarket. There's a new one at 606 Independence Boulevard, 63rd and Cottage, 63rd and Dorchester, and 2 other big locations.
Big up to the Buttercup. This is the last time I'm going to hip you about the weather. Partly sunny and warmer. A chance of showers toward the evening. A high today expected in the mid-80s. The outlook for tonight, a chance of thunder showers, a low in the upper 50s.
Lifetime jobs at Curtis Candy's new plant, 3401 Mount Prospect Road, Franklin Park. Phone number 921-0375. Men needed for lifetime jobs. Production workers, candy wrappers, porters, other positions, high salary, pension plan, paid vacations, and group insurance. Work in the new Curtis Candy plant, 3401 Mount Prospect Road, Franklin Park. Start work now. Day or night shifts. Phone now. 921-0375, 921-0375. You can go to work today. Security for life. Now that's the Curtis Candy new plant, 3401 Mount Prospect Road, Franklin Park.
The WVON fun time, 25 minutes before 3 o'clock. Time to remember Ember.
Ember Furniture Stores, 4128 West Madison Street, 426 East 47th Street, and 643 West 63rd Street are featuring a summer living room sale. 4-piece sectional sofa, 2-step tables, 1 cocktail table, 2 table lamps, all 9 pieces for a low $147. Positively the lowest priced bedroom group in all Chicagoland. Listen to this. 6-drawer, double dresser and mirror, 4-drawer chest, full-size panel bed, amazingly priced at $57. Famous name brand king-size bed and king-size mattress with 2 box springs, reduced 60%, just $88 complete. A small deposit will secure selections. No finance problems at Ember. You deal direct. Hurry now, for best selections. Quantities are limited. Ember Furniture honors all Midwest charge cards. That's the 3 fine Ember Furniture Stores, 4128 West Madison, 426 East 47th Street, and 643 West 63rd Street. Remember, Ember.
Here's soul personified. This is my man, Rudolph Taylor, talking about the doorsteps to sorrow.
Me on the doorsteps of sorrow, wondering what will become of me tomorrow. I am in fear, baby, please don't leave me here. Oh no, on the doorsteps of sorrow.
Time and sing it soulfully, Rudolph. Oh, that's the one that'll pull the membranes right out of your chrome domes. I tell you, Rudolph Taylor, the doorsteps of sorrow.
Wow.
Huh?
I gotta spray out my elevator.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, the smell of perfume.
Yes,
All the girls want to go up on my elevator. Girls, girls, girls.
Yeah.
And I used to go up half empty. Now suddenly I'm Mr. Elevator Operator.
Birds of a feather flock together.
I still wear the same old baggy uniform. And I still stop with a jerk. I mean, there's really nothing new about me except for my toothpaste. My toothpaste? That's it! The Ultra Bright toothpaste. It's true. Ultra Bright gives your mouth sex appeal.
New Ultra Bright toothpaste, a taste you can really feel. New Ultra Bright gives your mouth sex appeal.
New Ultra Bright toothpaste, a taste so wildly refreshing you know your breath is the freshest, your teeth the brightest. That's sex appeal. And that's Ultra Bright.
It's true. After Ultra Bright, everything else is just toothpaste.
You're taking the South, the soul of the Joe Cobb Show. Butterball kind of sitting in for my friend. And, honey, I'm glad you're on the scene.
You're on the scene with Bernadine. And now your hostess, Bernadine C. Washington, Women's Director of WVON Radio.
Hello, ladies. This is Bernadine. Now that September is almost here, you'll be getting out your fall hats. When you do, keep this fashion tip in mind. Before you wear them, check them to see if the crowns and brims are fresh and neat-looking. Some hat crowns retain shape better if you keep them stuffed with tissue paper. This applies to men's as well as women's hats. Keep this tip in mind, ladies. You'll thank me.
You've been on the scene with Bernadine. She'll be back again on WVON.
I bought a hat full of tissue paper, and it's still full of tissue paper.
If you act now, you can save 60% on brand new, brand name wall-to-wall carpeting at Lincoln. Carpet 2 big rooms and a hall for a low $114. And that's the complete price, including new broadloom carpeting up to 270 square feet, expert installation, padding, hand sewing, certified measurements, and free delivery within 100 miles. Call Lincoln at National 2 9000. Lincoln must sell acres of new carpeting left over from their old warehouse, plus carloads of new orders coming in daily. It's Lincoln's grand opening sale. Discounts to 60% on miles of DuPont 501s, 100% wools, Herculans, Acrylans, viscose weaves, all colors and patterns. No money down, no payments for 90 days, 3 years to pay. Call NA2 9000. Carpet 2 rooms and a hall for only $114 complete. Call National 2 9000 for any of Lincoln's shop-at-home services. Wall-to-wall carpeting, expert reupholstering, custom draw drapes, custom fabric, and plastic slip covers. Call National 2 9000 now. Save 60%. Out-of-towners call collect. National 2 9000.
Hang in there for 30 seconds. I'm going to jam the top and then the bottom.
Seven Up in big 16-ounce, no deposit, no return bottles. Cold, bold refreshment with big convenience. 7 Up, wet and wild, and one way.
May I have my record?
Number first for WVON.
Thank you, Pastor.
A two-sided hit record, and you hear both sides on WVON's Top and Bottom. This is the Top.
As long as
I help to work with Jive Slow engineers. How's your Medicare there, Walter? Pass him another sandwich, will you? He'll need it after the day. Mr. Chess, I want a new engineer. Preferably a young, slim engineer. Not an old, fat cat. Sorry about that, Walter.
And I'll give you everlasting joy. Keep on beating me.
Live For You by the Fantastic Four is the top of this hit record and backed by To Share Your Love. This is the bottom.
Slam it on up in here, Jim.
The wind that blows no good.
We are.
And it's a sad heart that won't love like I know it should. Like it should.
You're digging all the music, my friend, on WVON Cicero.
You have just heard another WVON Top and Bottom.
Thank you, old voice from the great beyond.
Let your beautician relax your hair with Ultra Sheen just once. You become someone else forever. Do the things you've always wanted to do with your hair. Wear a flip. Or how would you like it straight and long for a change? Ultra Sheen leaves your hair relaxed and ready to take on a whole new look permanently. You'll take on a whole new look permanently. Ultra Sheen is so gentle, your hairdresser doesn't even have to apply an oil base. Relax your hair with Ultra Sheen just once, then become someone else forever. The real you. Ask your hairdresser for a permanent with Ultra Sheen Permanent Cream Relaxer from Johnson Products. Johnson always gives it to you straight.
Relax your hair permanently with Ultra Sheen. Available only at your local beauty salon.
Hey, don't forget this Friday, the Glamour Teens present their first annual Westside High School Queens Mini Hop. And that's a hop with the mini skirts and the mini skirts hop. That's this Friday, September 1st, 8 until 12 p.m. Where? McHenry Hall, 4039 West Madison.
Announcing the most magnificent gospel program of the year. Sunday afternoon, September 3rd, 2:30 in the afternoon at the DuSable High School Auditorium, 49th and State Streets in Chicago. the 34th anniversary celebration of Chicago's Soul Stirrers. They'll feature the dynamic Swan Silvertones of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Loving Sisters of Little Rock, Arkansas, and the Five Blind Boys of Birmingham, Alabama. The Fabulous Wings of Heaven, the amazing Cleveland Golden Echoes of Cleveland, and the Faithful Wonders of Chicago. The advance donation, $2 at the door, $2.50. Reserved seats are $3. You can get tickets at Ray's Tire Shop, 334 West 59th Street, at the Hyde Park Country Kitchen at 340 East 51st Street, and on the west side, 3943 West Arthington Street.
How about Oscar Mayer?
I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I truly like to be. 'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me.
That's because Oscar Mayer wieners are so tender and juicy. All meat, all good meat. Everyone likes Oscar Mayer all-meat wieners. And the kids, they love them.
Hey, take care, my love. Whatever you do, be at your best. I want you to take care, sugar, and this is June Conquest. Number 15 today from the Solid Soul Servant.
I've given you all of my love. It was granted to me by the man above. He said I could give it to the one I choose, and my one and only choice was you.
June Conquest and take care, my love. And this is something real wonderful from Pearl, Illinois. It's to Mr. Rodney Jones. Rodney opened a letter, and I just had to read it. So, dear Mr. Jones, last month I wrote to the Tribune about that wonderful cake you made. And, well, I didn't know. You mean you can burn now? You're at home on the range. Oh, you didn't want everybody to know that. You cook in your Creole. Would you believe?
Would you believe $39.50 for a 100% human hair wig? That's right, from Wigland. For as little as $39.50, you get a custom-styled wig at no extra cost, a wig case, block, and hairspray plus a guarantee. See Wigland at 185 North Wabash or call for a free home presentation. Call RA68111. RA68111. Easy financing and you get 100% human hair eyelashes as a gift. Call RA68111 now.
Oh,
get a wig, get a wig.
Hey, did I ever tell you about the day I cooked for E. Rodney Johnson? Well, I ain't gonna tell you about it anyway.
Once upon a time, this cat Jack sees this beanstalk about a mile high out the window. So he makes it up the beanstalk to this boss crib, where there's this big dude talking to himself. Dee-di-do-dicker, time to dig some Schlitz malt liquor. I'm hip, says Jack, 'cause Schlitz malt liquor's the premium blend that makes it like nothing else. He's really knocked out when the big dude opens up his icebox, and inside there's about 4 million cases. Yeah, says Jack, I'm gonna get some of that. He's cooling it down the beanstalk with a couple of cases when the big dude gets with it and takes after him. But the dude trips on his necktie, falls on his own head, and that cools his scene. So now Jack and his old lady have got their own package store, and now and then they get a taste themselves when they're not too busy selling Schlitz malt liquor. Moral, you don't have to be a giant to dig Schlitz malt liquor, 'cause it's the premium blend from beginning to end. Nobody makes malt liquor like Schlitz. Nobody. Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company, Milwaukee and other cities.
Would you believe $39.50 for a 100% human hair wig? That's right, from Wigland. For as little as $39.50, you get a custom-styled wig at no extra cost, a wig case, block, and hairspray plus a guarantee. See Wigland at 185 North Wabash or call for a free home presentation. Call RA68111, RA68111. Easy financing and you get 100% human hair eyelashes as a gift. Call RA68111 now.
Oh, get a wig, get a wig.
I ain't gonna tell Leonard that you ran that commercial twice by mistake, Walter Childress, because I don't tell on people.
Came into my life. The wheels of love began to turn. You did what I thought was impossible, babe. Took a cold heart and made it burn. And even if I wanted to, I couldn't resist. 'Cause every time you hold me in your arms like this, it's hard to believe you're real. What you do to me when you do what you do to me, a strange, crazy feeling goes all through me. And I feel good, yes I do. I feel good, baby. I feel good, so good, and I'm glad you're mine.
Feel good.
I don't know what it is, but baby, sure enough got a hold on me. And no matter what I say or do, honey, don't set me free. Every time you touch my hand, my knees get weak. It shakes me up so bad I can hardly speak. And I feel good. Yes, I do. I feel good. Baby. I feel good. So good, and I'm glad you're mine. So hold me tight and don't let go. I need your love more.
That's Jane Wells.
And you know I trade the world for every moment.
That's a nice backup title. The first one was After Loving You, Now I Feel Good. Here's that Watts band all the way from L.A. making a taste of money. They call this one Spreading a Little Honey. Go ahead and handle it. I won't tell nobody. motor, baby. Bye now. Hey, stay tuned for that old man, E. Rodney Jones. If you like to swing.
Sound of modern radio. Sound of news, weather, and sports. Sound of WVON. More music!
WVON Cicero.
I do believe we shall overcome. WVON News.
Chicago. 17-year-old John Holt of Sauk Village was found drowned in a quarry at Burnham Harbor and Sauk Trail in Bloom Township this afternoon. The body was taken to St. James Hospital in Chicago Heights, where Homewood Sheriff's Police are investigating the case. Chicago. The North Roseland Little League team will be welcomed home tomorrow with appropriate ceremonies in the Chicago City Hall Council Chamber. Mayor Richard Daley will present the Little Leaguers with the city's official certificate of merit and a trophy. The team finished second in the Little League World Series at Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Chicago. Dr. Martin Luther King said today he has no plan to run for president on a new party ticket and predicted the Negro vote will go to a candidate who has a positive program to help the poor. King, who heads the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, spoke with newsmen in a slum area on Chicago's west side. It is in that area that the conference plans to buy 11 substandard apartment buildings and turn them into condominiums for the poor. King will be keynote speaker Thursday night at the National Conference for New Politics, a meeting of critics of the war in Vietnam and advocates of civil rights and black power. King and a child care specialist, Dr. Benjamin Spock, have been mentioned as running mates on a new party's ticket. King said today, I don't plan to run on a 33rd party ticket. Jackson. Voters are turning out in heavy numbers in Mississippi to decide a Democratic primary runoff election for governor. The runoff is between State Treasurer William Winter and Representative John Bell Williams. Capitol Hill. The Senate Labor Committee has approved a bill containing funds to carry the anti-poverty program through another year and to launch an emergency job program for slum dwellers. The measure would authorize a total of $5,600 million. The vote was 12-3. The committee almost completely rejected administration suggestions for changes in the bill. Milwaukee. An organization of young Negroes has promised to return tonight to the predominantly Polish south side of Milwaukee, Wisconsin for an open housing march. Milwaukee's Mayor Henry Meyer is planning a voluntary curfew designed to reduce the danger of major incidents. An aide to Governor Warren Knowles said National Guard troops had been offered to reinforce Milwaukee police, but that Meyer had declined the offer. Thousands of whites taunted and threatened the Negro marchers last night. Culpeper. The hearse bearing the body of American Nazi Party leader George Lincoln Rockwell is still being kept outside a national cemetery in Culpeper, Virginia. Federal troops are enforcing a ban against mourners wearing Nazi uniforms and swastikas. Several hours after graveside services had been scheduled, armed military police continued to block the hearse and Rockwell's followers. Capitol Hill. The House Post Office Committee has put off until September 12th further consideration of the bill to increase postal rates. Not enough committee members showed up for a scheduled meeting today, so it was decided to postpone action until after the 10-day Congressional Labor Day recess. The White House. The National Postal Union has begun a 2-day round-the-clock demonstration at the White House. The action represents 63,000 postal workers. About 300 union members are staging the march to dramatize their plea for a 15% pay raise retroactive to July 1st. Detroit. The big three automakers have presented contract packages to the United Auto Workers Union. One company described it as the best package ever offered. There was no immediate union response to the proposals from General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler, but the union is expected to reject them. San Mateo. Shirley Temple Black has announced her candidacy for a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives. The one-time child movie star told the San Mateo, California news conference, I am not playing on the image of a movie star. Mrs. Black, a Republican, said she is running for Congress because, in her words, I believe our country is in great trouble. Hanoi. The North Vietnam News Agency says Black Power advocate Stokely Carmichael has arrived in Hanoi. The agency says he was invited by the Vietnam Asian African Solidarity Committee. There have been a number of reports that Carmichael was on his way to Hanoi from Cuba, where he attended a meeting called by Cuban Prime Minister Fidel Castro. The State Department has lifted his passport for the Cuban trip and has said any visit to Hanoi would add to his legal troubles. Saigon. U.S. planes have been pounding communist gun positions along the demilitarized zone between North and South Vietnam. The aim, to knock out an enemy offensive before it can start. U.S. B-52 bombers dropped about 220 tons of bombs in 3 raids. The U.S. command said Air Force and Marine pilots knocked out 20 gun emplacements, set off 2 secondary explosions, and started 2 fires along the once neutral buffer zone. Washington. The State Department has confirmed that Communist North Vietnam is keeping the majority of its airplanes in Red China, but a spokesman denied that the Communist MiGs are flying combat missions from Red Chinese airfields. State Department News Officer Carl Barch estimated at a news conference that the North Vietnamese have 70 of the planes. Washington. The U.S. Weather Bureau has happily noted that the country is well into the hurricane season without a single Atlantic hurricane. Department records show that the U.S. has not had such a quiet hurricane season since 1941, when the first one developed on September 16th. Hurricanes have developed as early as June. Most tropical storm activity occurs in August and September. Jim Maloney reporting WVON News, a service to free Americans.
Now, from the home of the good guys, the E. Rodney Jones Show.
Welcome back, Jim. Hope you enjoyed your vacation, brother. Yeah. Ed Cook is on vacation.
And hello, Queen.
Yeah.
That lad is back with his swinging machine. Ooh,
Cat's taking care of business on his vacation, too.
Tiliak. Come on, let's rock.
One thing I can say about Ed Cook, he saves money in traveling. Because he rode the bus to Duke.
I don't want to do this good thing, baby. 'Cause that I got.
That's where he's vacationing at Duke Summer Resort.
I should say, yeah. I got to do the love. Oh, your love better. I bet it's like thunder. It's like lightning. The way you love me is lightning. I think I better knock on wood.
This is Otis and Carla, baby. Come on, girl. Yeah. How about that, Otis? The king and queen of soul, honey. You better knock on wood, honey. That's a swinger. How about that? A real gas. If I ever heard one. That's a boss sound by Otis and Carla. That's Otis Redding and Carla Thomas. 8 minutes now past 3. That's the WVON time. It's E. Rodney here, whaling the big sounds until about 6:45.
When you've got a job to do, reach for something good to chew. Chewing helps you stand the pace, anytime and any place. So hi-ho, hey, hey, chew your little troubles away. Hi-ho, hey, hey, chew Wrigley Spearmint Gum. Work goes faster, smoother too.
Life seems brighter